I have a new order for a leather bracelet that I actually embroider with my embroidery machine. So I thought I'd show you guys how I do that. What you're going to need is a ruler. You'll need a ruler and a rotary cutter, a piece of leather, and some snaps. And then I use fast frames for the embroidery part. So the first thing you're going to do is just cut your leather out. I'm going to do 2 by 9 inches. So I just try to make the most out of my leather. So I figure out where I can get 2 inches by 9 without wasting too much leather. So then once I do that, I just cut it with the rotary cutter. And I don't go all the way to the edges. Sorry, and then you're going to need some scissors also. Sorry about that. And then once I don't go all the way with my rotary cutter because it cuts into the leather that you have left. This is a really simple leather project. And then I just have to cut the other end off. Get it all lined up here. And it's 2 by 9. If you can see this right here, 2 by 9. And that's it. So that's all you need to do for this leather. Once you have your leather cut to the size that you want, I have a template here that shows me where I'm going to put my snaps, and I will send a file that you can open just so you know where to put your snaps on your bracelets. Then I just line it up with my bracelet. I mark the spots where I want the holes cut in my leather. And then after you do that, you use your hole punch and just mark the holes. Sometimes it's hard to see. I mark the holes for the snaps. Okay, and after you've done that, if you can see, I've got 1 hole in one side, 2 holes in the other, and then I'll go to my snap machine in a few minutes after I embroider it actually and do that. Then the next thing you'll need to embroider on leather, I use fast frames. So these are the fast frames. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these. This just slides into your regular embroidery machine, and then this is where your sticky backing goes. So I've already cut my piece of sticky backing. I'm going to stick it to my embroidery hoop, to the fast frame section. And I just fold the edges over. I just like to add a little more sticky to this because I don't think it holds leather extremely well. These sticky backs, at least this brand, I can't even remember where I got it from. So I like to spray it with this 505 spray, and it's just a temporary adhesive for fabric. And then I just spray it on this hoop. And then once you do that, oh sorry, I also need to mark the center of where I'm actually gonna put the design. And then once you have it sprayed with your sticky stuff, you line it up so that it's straight in your hoop and push it down with your hands just to make sure that it sticks pretty well. And then after that, we're ready to take it to the machine. Okay, and once it's all stuck and ready to go, you just take it to your machine, and these fast frames, the fast frames slip right onto the arms of your embroidery machine like the rest of your hoops do. And then you just slide it in and set it up. Okay. And you're ready. And once it's on the machine and you've checked the placement of your design, you just push start. And then we're ready to, ooh, not quite. I forgot to change the color. Okay. Once it's on your machine, you just hit the start button and your design should start. It's really pretty easy with these fast frames to embroider on leather. And here it is sewing out. And these fast frames make it really easy to sew on leather. Here's the finished embroidery for this particular bracelet, and now it's time to put the snaps on. This is my snap press that I got from Cam Snaps. It works really well and makes it a lot easier than the way I used to do it, which is sitting in the floor poking holes with the snap tools. It can be done, it's just a little bit harder. So you just put your snaps and make sure you line up so you're when you're putting this side of your snap, make sure it goes on the front side of your bracelet. And then I just line it up and push press, and there's your snap, at least one side of it. And then after you have that side, you have to change the attachments for the next side of the snaps. This one goes in the bottom, and this one goes on the top. And you load your snaps. You load your snaps in this machine. And then do your bracelet, and you want to make sure that the snap in is like on the shiny side. And then we'll do another one, as I put two so it's adjustable. Sorry, my arms are in the way, and you just press down. Okay, and just like that, your bracelet is finished.